package security. There was a talk at the HIW on some of the technical details. I believe some of that relating to package will also be discussed tomorrow at the Future of Haskell, maybe. This is on the non-technical aspect, which is not trust in the sense of key signing and authentication, although we'll get there. But what does trust and security begin with? It begins with people. We must trust people. If I trust you're the person that I know you are, but I don't trust you as a person, what's the point of any of this? So we wish to be secure, and the pre-problem is security is a relative phenomenon, in a sense. So the pre-solution, the necessary but not sufficient condition, is we must have roots of trust in order to do anything. And who organizes roots of trust? Well, that task, after they worked on that, they said should fall to the people who are responsible for the Haskell.org resources in general. And therefore it fell to us. Yes, I am Gershon Bezerman. I am the chair of the Haskell.org committee. That fell to us in the Haskell.org committee. So very briefly, here are some of the things that one must trust in a chain of... This is not even close to all the things one must trust, but you must know that you have the box, which we intend it to be, and that those who sort of are entrusted with the box are the people we think they are, even though we communicate over email or the internet. We must trust that when we have any such change, someone's not going to swap something out. And there are many other things, but it all begins with the roots of security. So we are organizing roots of security, and we have contacted a number of people who have agreed to serve as roots of our security, as people that have been around the community and are known and involved in things. And of course, there are many that are known and involved and very important who are not on this list as well. We're trying to cover various continents and organizations in a sort of haphazard way, but if you think of it topologically, right, we're trying to, not have too many singularities. So here is the list, and Leonard and Yavor and Simon Marlowe and Norman Ramsey and Johan and myself and John from the committee and the infrastructure directly. We're talking to FP Complete. The time differences have not been good to finalize, but I feel good about it. And similarly, Kazu, we don't have the time differences because he's in Japan, but I feel good about it. So we will have very international coverage across a broad range of people with histories and also people in organizations with ongoing commitment to our infrastructure. And those will be our roots. What do roots do? They verify the downstream keys. And so yearly a quorum, not everybody, but some quorum will verify new operational keys using their root keys. There's a new tool Duncan wrote to make this one step. He banged it out yesterday, actually, when we realized that the existing tool worked but was awkward and required more copying and pasting. So there's a new Hackett root tool to be used by very few people that will generate the keys and then sign the root information. So it will be a one-step process. I've gotten algorithms on what's the signing algo, questions on what's the signing algo. So it's this one, ED 25519. DJB is, of course, on the team. So you got to trust the algo. We trust DJB. We trust the people that use it, including OpenSSH, GNUPG, and OpenBSD. So we think it's a good algo. And finally, how do roots know what they verify, right? So if I email you and say, can you sign this? Well, who emailed you? Oh, no. Now we're in the same boat again. So we were hoping for a video camera, and this would have gone better. This is Duncan's public key, his ID, and if we had the video camera, he would have read into the record on video his fingerprint. Do you mind if I go slightly over here? But we're not going to do that.
Don't read it.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to keep going past it. We would have done that. We're not doing that. So instead, what the Web of Trust needs you. Adam Falzer has been organizing key signing among the Haskell committee members. We want other people to be part of our Web of Trust. To do so, you need a GPG key, so that's step one. Number two, you email Adam your GPG fingerprint, and you can talk to us or whatever. If it's acfalzer@gmail, it's not hard. Number three, we will then all do the correct two-step key signing procedure, verify the fingerprints, and we will sign them and put them in the public key servers. And we will have a personal web of trust of people we trust. And on that, we will build the Hackett we trust. So thanks for your time.
much.